Hello everyone, I'm Al from alvalentine.co and welcome to Styx, the Master of Shadows, an infiltration game with some RPG elements and it blends the mechanics of the original Thief games and Hitman into a dark fantasy setting, and it does so absolutely marvelously. Developed by Cyanide Studio, the game has just launched on Steam, and in it you are Styx, a 2-century-old goblin who is breaking into the mighty fortress tower of Akanesh to steal the heart of a world tree and learn about his origins. Now this game is absolutely fantastic. If you've played any of the original Thief games, you know about true sneaking mechanics, and couple that with the original Hitman games and you have a very difficult infiltration game. Now going through the options menu, let's quickly have a look. Now the game runs the Unreal 3 engine, meaning it'll run on quite a lot. Its recommended graphics card is simply an AMD 5850 or GTX 560. Quite antiquated indeed. Now as you can see, I'm running the game at my native resolution of 3440 by 1440. I've deactivated vertical sync because it's not actually needed. The game is capped at 62 FPS. A very strange number, which probably indicates that it's usually just for consoles. Although, I do wonder what this game will be running at on the PS4 and Xbox One. Anisotropic filtering, 16 times. Everything is set to high. You simply can't get higher than high. Moving down, you can see I've got literally everything activated. And the global setting is custom simply because I have VSync turned off. Now there isn't quite a lot, and if you can run it, you should definitely try it and see. It does make a massive difference, especially the bloom, distortion, motion blur and depth of field. And the dynamic shadows are a key. This game has beautiful shadow effects. And well, it's kind of needed considering it's a very good self-infiltration game. Now moving through controls, you have the standard mouse and keyboard controls, which are actually quite good. I've been playing the game entirely with my mouse and keyboard, and I've got about 9 hours into it at least, and I really enjoy it. Now if it is not your forte to play with a mouse and keyboard, you do have full controller support, and you can see the button layout here. And it's recommended to have an Xbox 360 controller, but there are different modes here. They're all predetermined. You actually can't bind your controller keys. Then again, if you're a PC player, you'll most likely be using the mouse and keyboard. Sound settings are pretty basic, not much here. Now, as I mentioned, the game is running my native resolution, which is on a 21:9 ultra-wide monitor aspect ratio. Now the game plays perfectly and there's no distortion, no stretching of anything whatsoever. Unfortunately, all the cutscenes are on 16:9, meaning you're going to have pillar boxing on the left and right with black bars running down either side. Sadly, you can't get by that, but hopefully the guys at Flawless Widescreen will update their app for that. Now, I'm running the game in bootcamp at the moment, and like I said, the performance is absolutely amazing. 62 FPS capped. Sadly, I would like to get more, but the game is capped at that, which means if you have any computer, even a little Mac Mini, you wouldn't have much problem playing this game considering its engine is the Unreal 3. Now, let's get in and show you what the gameplay is like, shall we? Now right off the bat here you can see the game relies quite a lot on shadows and lighting effects. And I'm playing on a difficulty known as Goblin difficulty, which is quite difficult. In it, you cannot parry or fight back whatsoever. If someone catches you, you die instantly. But let's quickly run through the different difficulty settings here for you. Go to options, click game, you can see I'm playing on Goblin. In this, stealth is key. You can do stealth assassinations and you can still kill people, but if someone spots you and they attack, you simply cannot parry and fight back. And even on the other difficulty levels, such as hard, normal or easy, it is very difficult to fight back because you have to rely on a parry system, which can be changed and upgraded with your RPG elements, which isn't really that much. It's basic skill trees. We've got stealth, agility, cloning, amber vision, equipment, killing, and the predator one, which you only get by unlocking the previous ones. Now to get skill points, you have to finish mission objectives. Clicking tab again to open the mission objective, you can see ours here. Main objective is free a prisoner and stealing a relic. I haven't found a relic yet, which is probably down to me neglecting my amber vision skills. Now you've got your basic stealth ones, which are quite good, and I would recommend these, especially if you play on Goblin difficulty. Agility as well. In fairness, they're all quite good. Amber Vision, well, something I like to call Witcher Vision. You press 3 and you get this. It highlights everything you can interact with, including guards and enemies. Now, you can see the torches down there, and you need to avoid light as much as possible. As long as you're in the darkness, 6 it blends in fairly well. Now as we move down, let's pan the camera a bit. You can see it blends in extremely well into that dark background. Extremely well, which means even in some very poorly lighted areas he can hide fairly well. Now, let's select our sand. I don't have any sand. How unfortunate. Let's grab onto these. Now, it's got some Assassin's Creed movement abilities in it. So if you're used to some parkour, you won't have any problems with this. Now we need to jump down and get behind that guard to disable him without waking those massive orcs over there. And you can see the light and the shadow effects. I need to try and avoid that. So let's jump down here. There we go. I managed to grab him before he spotted me. And I've just woken up those orcs. Have to be very careful. Let's turn out this torch. You can see it gets dark really quickly, and you can see the amber effect of 6. He's been touched by amber, the magical juice flowing from the world tree. As you move into the shadows, it activates and he blends into the dark even better, making it extremely difficult to see him. You can see it right there. He blends in almost entirely, despite it being not that dark. Now, let's see if we can get by these two. Even the slightest bit of noise will set these two off, waking up that guard in the back, and you will get killed instantly. So, we can hide in these. There's all sorts of little drains to hide in, but if they've been alerted and they spot you, well, it's not much left for you to do. Now, you can see that urn there and the bucket on top. That means if I try and jump it, I'll knock those over, waking up those two orcs. Let's see, any amber vision? There's nothing I can kind of cling onto to parkour around. How will we get by these? And I don't have any sand. Sand is extremely useful. You can use it to throw at torches. You mix some spit into it, just turn them off. Anything in here? No, but let's just turn off these torches as well. You can see this massive chandelier on the ground here, along with some dead guards. I dropped it on top of their heads. Now you can kill people by having little accidents, which means the guards won't be really alerted. They'll know someone died, but they'll be like, oh, accident. Too bad. While if they find a murdered body, just like in Hitman and Thief, things get troublesome. So if you find a dead body, you need to hide it as much as possible. There we go. Token. Now you get these throughout the game. They're essentially just, you know, you're a thief. Why don't you steal things? Now let's quickly save and attempt to sneak by these fellows. Okay, now you can see I'm crouched walking around. If I get up and run, I make an awful lot of noise. But even then, if you hold in shift, you'll sneak even more quiet, even when you're up top. But you still make quite a bit more noise than that. So let's hold in shift. Try and sneak by. Oh, actually, I have a fantastic idea. Now I have a clone ability where I can use the little bit of amber I have left. Don't have that much. You can see the little yellow bar below my health bar. So let's see if I have enough to create a clone. Yes, I do. Perfect. Press 1 to interact with my clone. Now, sneak around clone. We're going to try and knock over these parts. Here we go. Now it's going to wake up everyone, obviously, and they're going to get surprised. So let's go and hide back here so they don't know about me. Now I'm going to purposely kill him. You can see the little green bar ticking down. That's how long you have for the clone to work. Now if I press 2, I destroy my clone. Pressing 1 just returns to my creator, back and forth. So I'm going to run, knock over this urn. He's probably going to get killed, most likely, definitely. But that means that when they go back to sleep and they think they've killed the creature, the urn will be out of my way. So let's knock that. And bye-bye, he's dead. Ugh. Horrible. He's been eaten entirely. And the other guard has just been woken up. He's trying to get them to calm down. Now, I don't have any throwing knives yet either, which is quite unfortunate. Okay, so Wait for them to go back to sleep. Let's try that again, actually. I don't think I get the urn out of the way very well. Let's go. You know, you have to use all your abilities to their fullest. Sometimes you can't even get by a grate or door without doing so. Oh, he's been completely alerted. He's got his sword out, which means he might not actually go to sleep now. Not very good at all. Come on. Whoa! Whoa, they wake up so easily. Can I turn this off by any chance? Was that gonna wake him? It did. No! Whoa! Jeez, that's not good. Now once a clone dies, it returns back to you that little amber it used to be created. Now let's see. Come on, clone. I need to try and get by these buggers. And how am I gonna do that? I don't know. But let's turn off these torches. Ooh. They wake up so easily. Now that Inquisitor in the back uses magic, so if they spot you, they will stun you and then kill you. Alright, let's turn him back. Now they've disappeared. Good. I can use my clone to try and kill him. Let's try that. Now you have to meticulously plan what you want to do, and you have to save quite a bit. Try a lot of different things, otherwise you're not going to get very far in this game. Alright, I can't jump. Oh, that fucking urn.
Impossible to lay hands on that piece of shit. Too bad.
Whoa.
I must be seeing things.
Yes, yes you are. Come on. Oh, I'm running out of time. Alright, I'm just gonna walk this out of the way. There we go, the urn's completely out of the way.
Hello there.
My clone's been killed yet again. Good stuff. So he's relaxed now. He thinks I'm dead. Perfect. That is perfect. Now we just need to wait for them to go back to sleep. And then we can sneak by. Alright. Now have to keep shift held in. And now you can see I'm blending into the shadow rather well. But there's an awful lot of light coming from his side. And his pathing is a bit stuck, it seems. That's no good to me. Let's see if I can sneak by. Perfect. My plans worked. Now I don't have any throwing daggers. It would have been extremely useful. Right click to kind of hug the wall. There we go.
No!
Killed him. Oops. Whoops. I accidentally forgot to hold in the left mouse button, which means you don't do a stealth kill or muffled kill. Perfect. Now let's activate this. And let's quickly save. I recommend saving constantly if you're playing Goblin difficulty, because you will die quite a lot. Now this is certainly a game you simply can't rush through. You need to take your time.
That voice. Yes, I hear you. Yes. I'm not far. I'm coming.
Perfect. Now, poor old Rakash or Styx here, he can hear a lot of voices. He's been touched by Amber, which means he can sense other people's thoughts, and people are trying to penetrate his head. Now here, on the cutscene, you can see pillar boxing on the sides. It's unfortunate, but at least the gameplay is fully supported on ultra-wide monitors or multi-screen setups.
You should thank me, Torturer. No one will speak inside your head ever again.
What's going on here? Right on time.
You can see I forgot to get a relic, unfortunately, but next time we'll try it. Now insignias are what you get as a special bonus for doing certain things. You get the Shadow Insignia if you haven't triggered the alarm at all, but remember your clone can trigger it. If they kill your clone, they think they've killed it and they don't know about you. Mercy is not killing any enemy. Swiftness, complete the mission 25 minutes. That is bloody hard. And Thief, collecting all the tokens. Now here we go. I'm back here. This is the hideaway, which you can find here and there. In it, you can select your skills, upgrade them, and do more. Now let's go here. and upgrade some skills. Now let's see, what should I do? I should probably do aerial kill, which is extremely useful, and hanging kill. All these killing ones are essential. Even though you can't parry and fight back in a direct combat, they're essential for getting anything done. So covered kill means if I'm hiding under a table, I can drag someone and kill them. Aerial kill is a jump down and kill them. Hanging kill, where you hang on the ledge, perfect. You essentially pull them down. And murderous impulse, you can trigger a classic kill while being a little farther away from your target. Great. Now, extra health flasks. Do I need them? I'm playing on Goblin, which means if they catch you, you're dead instantly. Which doesn't really help too much. Bind. Your clones can grab an enemy for a few moments. You can take advantage to kill them. Oh, that's very handy. Order a clone to lay in wait inside the chest of carpet and grab the first enemy that comes within reach. Ooh, this is fantastic. I haven't even looked at the cloning ones yet at all. Master of scope, your dodge and rolls more effective. Let's see what. Let's get that, shall we? Yeah, let's get the cloning one. That seems fantastic. Great, so I've spent all my skill points. Now, you can also replay missions. Something you can do if you want to unlock all the insignias and get the relics and everything for extra skill points. Very handy indeed. But, let's carry on, shall we? Well, now that I've shown you some of the very difficult end game gameplay, where you don't have a weapon and you need to sneak around on pure stealth and goblin difficulty, let's show you some of the other levels that are far more colourful and far better looking in my opinion, and share what the gameplay there is like as well. Now this is very early on in the game, and you can see I've killed quite a lot of people, and now this is outside. You can see I've got my full clothing on, my hood, and look at these gorgeous environmental graphics and that lovely skybox. It is really, really good looking. Now this is around 10% into the game, very early on indeed. But it doesn't stop it from being fantastically good fun. Now, I've got a lot more items here. So let's activate Goblin Vision. Let's parkour around. Now you do have to hold in the arrow directional keys to get to the right area. Oops, press E to drop down. Now this dude we need to kind of avoid, and there's those two. Now Galbert there, I need to assassinate, so let's see, hold in left mouse button.
No!
Ooh, oh, I held in my left mouse button, but it didn't actually do it properly. How odd. Okay, so those guys didn't spot me at least. I need to get around these two.
I've been waiting for my little delivery a week now.
It's coming. Be patient.
Alright, so let's
Tomorrow
have a little accident with old Galbert and his friend.
There we go. One troublemaker less.
Aha!
I just have to get rid of the body. Do I throw it in the vacuum, or do I put it in the closet?
Well, I say we throw it down the vacuum. Not really a vacuum, it's just a gigantic pit. This tower is miles high. There we go. 30 skill points for getting rid of him. So, let's get rid of these torches, because even in the daytime you can blend into the shadows rather well. Anyone here? No. Perfect. Now you want it as dark as possible. But as I've shown you in the end game areas, that the guards are quite clever. They will actually go and turn everything back on, which is very annoying to say the least. Now there's some sunlight there. We want to avoid that. Alright, let's grab this. Now this guy is going around in my face and I don't like that. So now we need to get to the embassy. How shall I get up there without being spotted? Oh, hello. There's a tunnel. Perfect. Now that guy had some amber flasks on him, which means I could pickpocket that, but I really don't need to. I'm stocked up. Need to get rid of that old guy. It's in the way. Good, he didn't notice that. Got some sand. Perfect, let's get rid of that torch. Now I can sneak around. Oh, and even better, throwing knife. and token. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, hello, guard. You have to be extremely careful. Extremely careful indeed. Why is he just standing there? Go away. There we go. Pop up here. Now, if you've played Assassin's Creed, you know what the movement mechanics are like. Nothing too fancy. Now, what are we going to do with this guard? We should get rid of him. Yes, yes. Come by, sir. Hopefully he won't spot me in the little corner here. Perfect. Muffled kill, so you hold in the left mouse button. We'll get rid of him there. Perfect. Just snapped his neck. Oops. Which way are you going to move? Oh, you didn't. Interesting. Now there's no place for me to hide that corpse. So how am I going to get rid of this chap? There's a lot of light around him, and he's not on a patrol. Let's see. Oh, I managed to sneak by. There's a tunnel here. Great. Now, as you can see, the stealth mechanics are very good, and they are essential. Now that guy's having a drink. See which way is he gonna go on his patrol. Right. Now even these workers standing around with their mallets, they will go and turn on you, and they will kill you if the alarm sounds. So you have to be extra precautious. Great. Oh, he's noticed something. They've kind of noticed me out of the corner of their eyes. Oh, hello. Hello, sir. Just look at that environmental and the render distance. It is beautiful. The game might have an old graphics engine, but it runs amazingly well. And it looks even better. My only complaint with the graphics is that every once in a while you might get some texture popping or some little glitches. That's not much of an issue. It usually happens in cutscenes, and I don't know why that happens. It just does. It's not fantastic, but it's still an early review build of the game. I've had this game for quite some time compared to everyone else. No, you didn't. You saw nothing. Go away. It's hiding a little shadowy bit here. Let's see. I need to get across there somehow. How am I gonna get up there? That's where I need to go. Hope I didn't just get myself stuck in here. That would have been very, very unfortunate. Yep, so the airship and the embassy is in there. So that chap's gone away doing his own thing now. He's coming back. Let's see if we can get rid of him. There we go. That was... Oh, that made a lot of noise. That made a lot of noise. Thank goodness no one heard. Let's hide the body in here, just like in Hitman. Now where to? I've completely forgotten. Oh, I need to get up there. Ha! Sorry, my brain has just slipped me entirely. How silly of me.
Are you ready for troop inspection?
There we go.
It's coming soon. Fuck, I got my weapon so sharp this morning that I cut myself shaving with it. And so you look like a prick just in time for inspection. Well done.
Oh, here we go again.
Yeah, these people have a lot of banter and discussions going around. Now this guy is just a cleric or servant. Even if they're spooked and panicked, you can still kill them, which is quite fun. Oh, like this dude here. Be very careful, because they will still set off the alarm. Now, I'm just killing them because I don't want anyone setting the alarm just in case they spot me. But you can get the Shadow Insignia if you kill no one and manage to sneak around without having the guards alerted even once, which is extremely difficult. But if you can do that while playing Goblin difficulty, wow, you, sir, or madam, are a pro. Just look at that, gorgeous. Now, the end game is very dark and dreary, mostly because it's set inside dungeons. But it's still damn fun. Now we need to try and sneak by and get up there. No, you're missing your vision, sir. You don't know what's going on in life. You're confused. Perfect. Let's turn out that. Now you want it as dark as possible, like I said, and you want to kind of rely on your amber vision as much as possible. You can even upgrade it to help things stand out a lot more. Now, why are these two chaps still here? Oh, and there's a third one. That's no good. That's no good at all. This is the worst situation for me to be in. Alright, let's see if we can go up here. Hopefully there's the way cleared. Oh. Oh. Oh, bugger me! Oh, no, 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 no! No! Well, folks, there you have it. This is a look at Styx, Master of Shadows, a game where stealth is key, and doing something silly like trying to sneak by guards out in the open is a very bad idea. Now, I hope you noticed that it blended in all the elements from Hitman and Original Thief games. If you walk over wood, it makes a different noise compared to carpet and stone. So if you can actually run or jog across carpet with little to no effect when it comes to noise. And you can also upgrade your skills so you make less noise as well. I hope this gave you a good idea if you want to buy this game. And it will run on almost anything given its very low recommended specifications. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more gameplay coverage such as this. I'm Al. Thanks for watching, everyone, and bye-bye.